Before the video starts, I want to give a massive shout out to Barb McVeigh for generously donating the channel multiple super thanks. This is the first time I've received a super anything, so I hugely appreciate your support and hopefully you enjoy the video. Hello everyone and welcome back to the series where we look closely at every outfit in the Assassin's Creed games. Today, we're looking at Jacob and Evie's outfits in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Syndicate chose not to bring back the gear system from Unity, which is great news for me, and instead we have a set list of outfits like in the previous games, but this time with a large colour palette of dyes to make the outfits unique. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the colour palettes they went with. A lot of these choices are block colours and not combinations like in Unity, where for example you would have green and orange or red, white and black. Here it's one set colour, and the colours they chose are incredibly similar, lots of purples, blues and the occasional red to spruce things up. But for the most part, I don't think the colour variants for each outfit warrant discussion. But I wanted to mention this since I didn't talk about the colour schemes in Unity. Maybe I'll do that as a separate video in the future. For that reason, in this video, we'll be going through the default colours for each outfit, and unlike Unity, I'll actually be able to comment on the colour schemes, which is great. But the downside is that when it comes to the braces in the game, these were customisable on their own, and not something I'll be covering in this video. Since we have two characters this time round, I'm going to start by reviewing all of Jacob's outfits and then ranking them, before reviewing all of Evie's outfits and ranking those. Obviously, these were going to be separate rankings, but I don't want to make you wait till the end for both characters. Let's start things out with Jacob's outfit, aptly named Simply Jacob, doing his best Billy Butcher cosplay.
Did you just call God a C word?
Yeah, he's got a hard-on for mass murder and giving kids cancer.
You are nothing. We have an outfit that is very different from any assassin suit we've seen before, and is just his civilian clothes. However, in this game, a vast majority of the outfits go for realism, and tone down the style of the outfits from previous games. So this outfit actually fits in more with what Jacob will end up wearing later on. This outfit will give you 20% damage increase when you use brass knuckles, which gives you an impression of what this outfit is going for. The coat has a patchwork design, which showcases that this is most likely a hand-me-down from Jacob's late father, or that he hasn't properly taken care of the clothes he was given, as there are dirt marks and scuffs all over this thing. I think this outfit does its job of showing Jacob living in somewhat poverty on the outskirts of London, and is fitting for the start of the game to showcase his transformation as he works his way up the ladder. I like the simplicity of the outfit, and the back is very clean, with these lines forming a V shape to emphasise Jacob's broad appearance, and hint at a more rough and brawler playstyle. Now I said the outfit fits in with his later costumes, and that's primarily with the waistcoat and the popped collar, which carry over into his main design. The dull blue, red and green also give some good colour theory, if a little bold. And how could we go without mentioning Jacob's flat cap? Not only very reminiscent of the Peaky Blinders style of cap, but considering a lot of Jacob's outfits stick with the traditional top hat, this gives us some variety in the headwear. When Jacob has his hood up, we get a tatty homemade potato sack, resembling the less form-fitting styles of Edward and Adewale, which showcases the budget that this brotherhood must have had. The Gunslinger Coat will increase your damage with firearms by 25% when fully upgraded, and this is kind of a difficult outfit to talk about. It has the same silhouette as most of the other outfits, and doesn't try anything bombastic or out there like Unity's outfits. I think they played it a bit too safe with this, and I don't see anything that screams Gunslinger here. I like that it's a more velvet coat and there's the leather shoulder piece to break it up, kinda like Arno's Fearless outfit but toned down a bit. The open red collar on the coat with the red colour on the inside looks very nice too, and I imagine with stronger contrasting colours it could really stand out. but for some reason, the coat is like a weird light grey-green colour, and this means all the colours end up looking duller because of it, and don't stand out. I think this outfit acts as an in-between from the Simply Jacob and the Outdoorsman outfit that we'll soon get to, and considering in the menu it's placed here between the two, that has to be intentional, as it has the silhouette of the Outdoorsman outfit, but with the materials of the Simply Jacob one. The hood is quite nice. It has a dark black colour with little pattern around the rim, and I do think it stands out, but looks odd being paired with this low contrast outfit. And now we get on to Jacob's Outdoorsman outfit. This is the one you'll all be expecting, as it's plastered all over the marketing. But the funny thing is that in the game, you just sort of get given it. There's no story beat where Jacob tries it on for the first time or gets this big assassin reveal like in AC2 or AC3. You can totally avoid wearing this outfit at all if you so choose, which is definitely a departure from what you'd expect. As for the outfit, naturally being the main outfit for Jacob means a lot more attention has gone into it, and I really like this outfit, and honestly, should not go as hard as it does. I actually have a statue of this outfit in my room as well, and I'm so glad I have it. The coat is a thick leather which gives off the punk aesthetic, and they did not hold back on the collar. This thing has like a triple collar. The great thing is that this outfit in concept is really simple. It's just a coat, waistcoat and shirt. It's exactly like the Gunslinger, but we have that thick leather to give it weight and contrast with a myriad of unique patterns and textures to showcase the value of the costume, but also to give it more depth. The pattern not being present on Jacob's shoulders makes it the first place you look at on his back, with this square pattern making him look broader in general, which works well to convey his brash and broad personality. The green and red is a colour scheme we don't see too often at all with these characters, but the contrast works really nicely here, and the hood matches the outfit incredibly well with the inverted beak on the inside to represent the crow coating Jacob in even more shadow. It's a great variation on the assassin look. The only issue I have with this outfit is when it moves. The coattails stay extremely close to Jacob's body and make it look like he's wiggling inside a sleeping bag. The trailer and even my statue emphasise how much this coat spreads out when in motion, and yet in the game, it's quite rigid. They went to all the effort of making a coat that would resemble the assassin's silhouette, but didn't animate it like one, and that's really unfortunate. I might not be the biggest fan of Jacob as a character, but without a doubt, his default outfit is one of the best designs in the franchise. It's clean, aggressive, and means business. This is Jacob's Master Assassin outfit? Yeah, I'm not too sure on this one. We've got a coat, a waistcoat, an ascot, and a popped collar. So this is just going to be a thing on all the outfits now. The silhouette of this outfit really reminds me of the Prowler set from Unity. The coattails and the shoulder piece look incredibly similar. That's not to say that it's bad, just a bit uninspired. We have a very bold use of red on the collar, which I'm flip-flopping between being the best part of the outfit or too much. The assassin's shoulder pad on an already massive shoulder piece looks quite comically small and impractical, but I don't know if it's going for like a patch on the outfit or a piece of shoulder armour, but it's very dark and difficult to see the logo to begin with, and I don't think that works in the outfit's favour. For a Master Assassin outfit, you would expect it to look like an upgraded version of Jacob's normal outfit, or have something in common with that design, but it looks totally different, and it's not the same material or colour scheme as the original suit. And ultimately, it looks really dull aside from that red, as everything is like a muddy brown colour. From the front, this outfit looks decent, but the back just doesn't fit Jacob's build and makes him look kinda short by having everything oversized on him. The Blackguard outfit has a very nice colour scheme from the back. I like the texture they've gone with for the blue, it looks quite scratchy and faded, which is nice, and the gold lining on the suit does a better job than the Master Assassin suit of showing off the design, and the smaller collar adds some variety. It still suffers from looking incredibly similar to previous outfits, but I think it pulls off the Master Assassin look better, that's at least from behind. The front is really weird because of the lack of ascot and a low waistcoat. I'm not a connoisseur of waistcoats, but this thing doesn't look flattering on Jacob to me and looks like it starts way too far down. It's like 70% shirt, which looks kinda boring. Also, what is it with a blue waistcoat? This is like the 4th time they've used a blue waistcoat, and I don't think it suits this design at all. Why not go for a detailed black and gold floral pattern, or something to add that complexity on the front? Thankfully, this outfit has a saving grace, that being the hood. The hood goes for a traditional assassin look. We have a nice silver lining and a beaked hood that's close to Jacob's face and looks very similar to the Altair/Arno style and suits the design great because of the tall collar concealing a lot of this hood underneath. It doesn't save the whole costume, but I wish the design of this hood was used more in the outfit itself. They just needed to change what he was wearing underneath the coat, and this could have been great. Finally, something that really makes its mark. The Baron outfit is really awesome. Black and red as the primary colour scheme with a gold pattern on the torso and a silver waistcoat that is complemented by a silver bicep plate that is form-fitting and doesn't stick out. Not to mention the return of the half cape, which hadn't been seen since Brotherhood. In fact, I would go so far as to say the outfit wouldn't work without this big block of colour on the back to give you a break from the complex patterns used here. They even kept the hood simple too, to help the outfit balance out all these patterns. There are so many incredible details here, you could look at it for ages and still see little flourishes added to the design. The best part is that it feels very rooted in the period, and fits the idea of a baron. It's royal, bombastic, and yet fits the assassin iconography very well. If given the choice, I think these should have been Jacob's master assassin robes. Next we have the Maximum Dracula outfit, which is possibly the coolest name for an outfit yet. Does it live up to that name? Kinda. The outfit has this jagged pattern at the end of the coattails that I guess are meant to resemble Dracula's cape or maybe even fangs. The outfit is going for a more slim and sinister appearance, which comes across in the final design very well, and it looks like it would be worn by a serial killer. I get this uncomfortable sliminess from the design. The way the coat is close to Jacob's body and the waistcoat goes up to his necklace gives this impression of concealing or hiding, and it's quite disturbing. That said, it does bear a resemblance to many of the other costumes in the game, and I just get the feeling they were very restricted on what they could and couldn't change with this design. The outfit works well on its own, but if you put all of Syndicate's outfits next to each other, I think they end up blending together too much, which is a shame because the intentions of this outfit, I think, succeed at what it's going for. Next up is the Ezio outfit, which is unlocked through Uplay. God, that's a blast from the past. Ubisoft Connect. That doesn't have the same, fun ring to it anymore, does it? And well, for Syndicate, this is some variety that was sorely needed. I'm disappointed that only Ezio and Edward got legacy outfits in this game, and they're kinda strange in the way they've been handled. The Brotherhood robes are pretty much carried over from Unity, but that comes with some negatives as the material on the coattails still operates like a thin sheet of paper, although it has been changed to be expanded outwards a bit more. That doesn't change the fact that it looks like it would be slicing up Jacob's legs as he moved, but also it might just be because I'm not playing this on PC, but Ezio's cape looks like it's running at a different frame rate to the rest of the outfit, and it looks especially jarring when using the rope launcher. Something is definitely off here. Speaking of which, is it just me, or are the colours different? The red looks much darker and the cape is an entirely different shade of grey to the rest of the outfit. Also, the floral patterns on his chest and backside have been given more contrast and a harsher grey colour was used just to make that aspect pop more. However, it made me realise how much I don't like this floral pattern. Bringing so much attention to this section in particular just emphasises how thin the material looks. Also, the elephant in the room here is that he's wearing the assassin gauntlet and not Ezio's bracer from Brotherhood. This means that the design has an element of customization which we've never seen in these legacy outfits. and honestly, it would be neat to see how the other braces could complement this design, and I'm surprised they were able to do this. I got a comment on a previous video where the commenter said their favourite design for Edward's outfit was the Syndicate version, and that confused me, because for the most part, I figured the Legacy outfits were just ported over from Unity. However, I was wrong, and now it's time to see what Syndicate did with this outfit, because surprisingly it's a lot. Firstly, the textures for the leather have been changed. The upper body brown has now gone from light to dark. Still lighter than his arms, but noticeably darker than in Unity. This goes for the front coattails too, which in this case bring the outfit closer to the colours of the blues that were in Black Flag. The belts and straps are also a darker brown that react more to the light now, with highlights and shines on the buckles. His undershirt is now a very dark grey/green colour, and the size of his arms has been scaled down, which makes the shoulder piece look even bigger, with a hunchback look between the shoulders and arms. The waist sash, it's took me this many videos to start calling it a sash, is now a darker red, but the blue on the chest has been changed. Not to be brighter, just a different blue. Any semblance of white on the outfit is now a muddy grey colour. The trousers are now green and have buttons on the side before the boots, and I never thought I would have to look at the differences in the boots on these outfits, but Unity gave it a pattern that made it look like a more tangible material. But here, those patterns are gone, and we're treated with rubber Batman boots. Or worse, wellies. The outfit now has a bangle on the non-gauntlet arm, the buttons have been changed from silver to black on the arms and chest, and the animations on the back coattails are now totally different and redone for this game, and they are not good. The coattails are now the same as the sheer outfit from Unity. That's to say they don't move until the very bottom of the outfit. Only where the feet kick it up, and not from any kind of momentum or the wind. Suffice to say that, whilst everything I've listed about the outfit's changes are purely up to your own preference, the animation is the only thing I can concretely comment on as being a downgrade. I'll tell you what, that paragraph there was just autism. The Huntsman outfit is available through Ubisoft Connect, but for a time it was a Gold Edition exclusive outfit. This is the outfit that needs no introduction, as of course, it's an excellent interpretation of Sherlock Holmes' iconic outfit. The funny thing is that this hunting outfit is never explicitly described or confirmed in the books by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. In fact, the Deerstalker outfit was the invention of one of the illustrators for the books, Sidney Paget. The design first appeared in the 1891 novel The Boscombe Valley Mystery and signified Sherlock being on the hunt, as the hunting cap was designed to protect against the elements in the harsh winds of Scotland. We've seen many interpretations in film and television since of this outfit, and Syndicate does a tremendous job of sticking to the design without adding anything extra or assassin-like to muddle it up. There's not even a hood. It's honestly a perfect interpretation in my eyes. The different shades of green work incredibly well, and the outfit is appropriately striking and fitting for the game. Which is funny because the novel hadn't even came out in the time this game's set. There are no notes from me at all, just a great adaptation of an iconic British character. Now we move on to the DLC outfits for the game, and this means we have to take our first steps into the world of outfit packs. But rest assured, for any outfit videos going forward, I'm actually going to exclude these outfits from the rankings, because I don't want to encourage anyone to buy them for the ridiculous prices I've seen on the store. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First off, we have an outfit that comes free with the Season Pass, Jacob's Suave outfit. I mean, at a first glance, it is just the Outdoorsman outfit, but in white. There's some slight asymmetry on the arms, with one of them having a short sleeve, and there's this dark grey pattern with buttons on the midsection, but aside from that, there's not much going on here. It is definitely an outfit in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We have 2 outfits left, and these outfits were available in packs that could also be obtained by purchasing the Season Pass. Remember when Season Passes used to include cosmetics? First of all, we have Dr. Daniel's garments, which is a more eccentric steampunk-style design, fit with goggles and an electric discharge coming out of the Tesla coil on Jacob's back. There are also some lights on his shoulder, which look great at night, but you know, aside from that, this isn't as crazy as you would expect a steampunk-inspired outfit to be, and could fit pretty decently in the game's realism. The majority of it is a nicely designed coat with leather armour pieces and a colour scheme that frankly reminds me of the Edward the Legend design, and I think it looks distinct enough to be cool, and the white arms break up the colour scheme well, while showing off the armour on top. It's a shame this outfit sticks with the same top hat that every other outfit does, because the concept art has this cool Mad Hatter looking hat that I would have loved to have seen. In the case of the Dr. Daniels garments, it was part of a duo set for Evie and Jacob, where you would get Evie's for free and Jacob's you would have to pay for to have the matching set. And in the case of our next outfit, this outfit was given to you for free in the hopes that you would buy Evie's to complete the set, even though the set doesn't really match. The creature's rags is based on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, specifically the monster. However, instead of going full Boris Karloff and giving us a screw in the neck and green skin, we've got a coat that's been stitched and a chunk taken out the hood. Wow! It does look good as an outfit, and I'm a big fan of how the coat looks, but the coat is the only thing that differentiates it from any of Jacob's outfits. I kinda wish there was more to signify what this was based on, as without the name of the outfit, I would be lost as to what this was a reference to. I am a big fan of this outfit, there's just not much to say about it, which makes sense because it's free, but as Frankenstein's monster, it's pretty tame. Now that we've looked at Jacob's outfits, let's rank them, and I gotta say, variety is not the word when it comes to the offering here. These are incredibly similar when you line them all up, so I'm going to be a bit more brief than usual. Last place goes to the Suave outfit, although it has a cool name, because of how unoriginal it looks. This could be mistaken for any of these other outfits, just dyed white, and there isn't much to make it live up to the name, just a filler outfit if I've ever seen one. Again, the Gunslinger outfit is just really generic, and nothing sets it apart, but at least it's not a very cluttered design and it does tangibly work. The Master Assassin outfit just doesn't work for me. The massive shoulder piece is like half of the entire costume. I think the coattails are too long, and the only part that works is the use of red, but even then in the game, it can look a bit silly from far away. It's an insult to call this an evolution of Jacob's assassin outfit, and it's certainly not Master Assassin status. The Blackguard outfit does improve on the Master Assassin design, and I'm a fan of the gold lining, but I just don't see this heavy shoulder section suiting Jacob's character. It removes far too much of the youth and lower class upbringing that Jacob's character lives by. Then we have the Ezio outfit, which is a fine translation, but it's not one of the better adaptations of the Brotherhood robes, and although I do prefer the off-white and darker red, the outfit is still a step down from Unity's version. Edward's outfit gets points for trying to do a variation on the design rather than just tweaking the previous version, and I think it takes swings, and some of those hit and some of them miss, but it's still a fair adaptation. The Maximum Dracula design is a coherent and still a more distinct version of Jacob's silhouette, and I like what this outfit was going for with the sleazy serial killer look. Even without the steampunk elements, I do have a soft spot for Dr. Daniels' garments. The design is clean and incorporates some fun colours, but the armoured pads, Tesla coil with light up features and the goggles add some fun elements that elevate this outfit. Simply Jacob is a solid design. This serves its purpose well of looking like a guy living in poverty in the Victorian era, and looking good doing it. The design isn't anything crazy, but sometimes less is more. The creature's rags is a crazy quilt of different textures and materials for its dramatic overcoat, but I think it comes out looking good in the end, and if not for the Frankenstein inspiration, this could fit as a realistic outfit from this period. The Huntsman outfit doesn't need any assassin elements to look good, a Sherlock-inspired outfit that hits the nail on the head and delivers a striking and well-designed outfit for Jacob. Not to mention, it adds that fun factor that we saw with the Iron Mask in Unity, leaning into some of the stories from the time. And the runner-up goes to Baron Jordane's outfit, a complicated design, perfectly balanced with blocks of colour, and we get a regal looking outfit with one foot in the past, harkening back to Ezio's design without looking out of place. Which means first place goes to the early concept Assassin's Creed victory suit! Why didn't they go with this? The Outdoorsman Outfit, which seems obvious really. A lot of the outfits in the game look like they're trying too hard to stand out whilst being restricted on how much they can change. This outfit blends in perfectly while sticking to a design that works effortlessly. It creates the assassin silhouette without needing a lot of iconography to back it up, and it gives you the impression that a modern day assassin could still look cool. Nothing else in Jacob's wardrobe comes close to this iconic look, and that's why it's my number one. Okay, so now that Jacob is out of the way, let's move our attention over to Evie's outfits. Starting off, we have the Simply Evie outfit, which is Evie's default robes in the game, and you may notice that unlike Jacob, these are the same robes used in the very limited promotional material for Evie. I guess they thought just doing the street urchin look for Jacob was enough to get the point across and skipped Evie entirely. But it does sort of make sense. Evie is studious and idolises the assassins of the past, so I can't see her waiting around to create a costume that respects their image, and she did a very good job in doing so. This outfit matches perfectly with Jacob's Outdoorsman outfit, with the same leather material and big open collar. However, we've got elements like the half cape and boots that give us some flourishes of Ezio, along with a cool overcoat that has this corset tie thing on the back, which looks remarkably uncomfortable, but it could just be for show. I don't think we give enough attention to how Ubisoft objectified their female staff, didn't objectify their female characters. We'll see with the legacy outfits later on that Ubisoft is always aimed to make their female characters look just as cool as the males, and Evie is a fantastic example of that. The outfit looks practical and deadly, and I commend it a lot for that. A very promising start for Evie's outfits. The military suit has grown on me massively since I started using it in game. It's very simple, but I just love that shade of green they've used, and I wish Jacob had a more military style suit to match. The front section does leave a lot to be desired, as it looks like it's just one of Jacob's outfits that's been remodelled to fit Evie, with that cursed blue waistcoat making a return once again. But the rest of the outfit is nice and simple, and a good alternative if you're not a fan of Evie's leather look from her default robes. The shoulder pad also adds a nice bit of asymmetry with the same leather square pattern from Jacob's outfit, creating some good synergy between the twins' outfits. I'm a big fan of the Defender's garb. Even though the coated part is rather boring on the coattails, the material and lining have this well-worn texture to it that looks really nice compared with how the top section looks, and reminds me of the Viking outfit from Assassin's Creed Rogue. The top half though is where everything is going on, and it's an awesome design, with great asymmetry and layers built up with the red underneath and the black pattern on top. The buttons lining the top of the design also make it feel more armoured and heavy duty. You get the sense this outfit is made for military commanders or higher up personnel. The gold pattern on the red, it also adds that royal flourish that gives this outfit an extra bit of distinction. I should mention that Evie's capes are interchangeable, and although some are made for particular outfits, you can mix and match as you like, and it's impressive how every outfit was designed with the cape in mind. This outfit doesn't have a designated shoulder pad or anything for the cape to just hang on to, it kind of just hangs underneath the black material, but it still looks like it's meant to be there, and gives much needed focus on the back of the outfit, and I think the outfit would look bare without it. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of the hood. I think the stitching doesn't suit the rest of the outfit, and I would have liked a more Arno style hood for this no-nonsense outfit. The Aegis outfit is unlocked by completing all of the Secrets of London, and is the outfit worn by the Isu Minerva during the First Civilization. At its core, it follows the same basic silhouette of Evie, and doesn't do anything crazy with the design, as it just adds a shoulder plate, and this gold is plated around her chest and belt, similar to the Melyne outfit from AC4, with some gold bangles around her neck as well. There's a nice gold trim to break up the bright white, and overall it's a nicely designed suit that doesn't end up leaning too much into the First Civilization art style and remains relatively tame. However, the one thing that ruins this outfit totally for me is the effects they've put over the top of it. See, to make the outfit look more otherworldly, they've made the whole thing translucent and glitchy in places to recreate how Minerva looked when talking to Desmond in AC2. Not to mention the entire outfit has this lit up gold pattern, which is a neat idea, but the pattern is far too intricate to make out the details, so it looks like a force field or something around the suit. This effect is cool at first, maybe if it occurred during combat to stop bullets like in Black Flag, but it gets old fast and makes the outfit feel more like a gimmicky design and not something you'd use all the time. Strangely enough, the outfit reminds me of that DLC for Watch Dogs Legion, which I think takes place in that same vault that you find the Aegis outfit in, but I'm not sure. I should play that sometime. Lady Melyne's gown is not based on a named character in the game, but Melyne's could be a reference to Henry Green's love of flower pressing. The outfit is okay. I know it's a bit of a fan favourite for many people, and I think that's down to the colour scheme, which I do like. A lot of Evie's outfits incorporate red, so this white and purple is a very regal look, which suits the gown idea. The floral pattern along the rim of the gown is nice, and the purple on the inside of the hood is a great touch. The hood is ridiculously oversized, however. It looks like the hoods in Valhalla. I just can't see this staying in place once you've put it up. Surely it would just fly straight off. This outfit doesn't stand out to me very much. All I see is a lot of Evie's silhouette, but with a different pattern and colour scheme. Evie's Master Assassin look is another one that's grown on me quite a bit. When I first saw this, I didn't think it was something Evie would ever wear, but slowly I've started to appreciate that it does look like a natural evolution of her default robes. It gives me that Arkham Origins to Asylum feel, where she gets more comfortable and confident, so strips away the heavy layers of protection in favour of something more streamlined. The red is also very well used, just on the upper body instead of on her lower body as the normal robes do. I kinda wish she still had her neck scarf and the bigger shoulder piece to keep some of that original design intact, but this is definitely going for more confidence and symmetry. And a fun fact, this costume is the one used on the Magic the Gathering crossover set. Despite having Evie's default robes as the booster packs, it's her master outfit that appears on the box, and I like that commitment to this design being her canon Master Assassin look. I wouldn't see them doing the same thing for Jacob's. His Jack the Ripper outfit is so much better to show the evolution of that character. I am not a fan of the Nightshade Cloak outfit. I think Evie's coat going all the way to her neck without the big collar to break it up makes the design look too vertical, and it ends up looking like Altair's mentor robes because of it. I do like that on the back we have finally gotten a different set of coattails, with this pointed look that matches the Baron Jordane outfit on Jacob's side, which is appreciated. I'm a big fan of matching sets. Speaking of which, the floral pattern appears similar to the Baron outfit too, but I don't think it works as well here, and this is why I praise the Baron outfit having silver and gold patterns, because we see here when the patterns are all the same colour that it ends up looking messy and difficult to discern. Again though, I am a fan of the purple colour, and because it's such a prominent colour, it means the recolours benefit from giving you more influence over how the costume looks, which is pretty good. And now for the first time in a while, we actually have brand new legacy outfits. Yes, instead of going the lazy route and just giving Evie a female proportioned Ezio outfit, we have the female characters in the series finally getting some attention here. The series did have a great roster of female characters up until this point, but in terms of recognisable outfits, not too many. In fact, I couldn't think of an outfit that should have been added for Evie, as in 2015, this was pretty much the best selection. Starting off, we have the Elise outfit from Assassin's Creed Unity, and well, it certainly is different from Evie's other outfits. I think the issue for me is that a lot of Elise's design comes from her being a flaming redhead, and not having that bright colour here makes the outfit look dull in comparison. I actually think they should have given Evie red hair, just as a joke, to make the outfit more authentic. Without it, the outfit has no striking colours or animation to it. The back is purposefully bare because that's where her hair would be, and the front is okay. It could pass for Victorian England and not stand out too much, and the billowing arms give me the Ezio and Edward vibes. I think this was an unfortunate outfit to adapt, however. Maybe if they included her hooded look from the trailers and concept art, it could have given the outfit a bit more distinction, but as it stands, they were backed into a corner, and admittedly they did their best. And wow, you know what, coming back to this game, I'm still surprised that they went out of their way to put Aveline's outfit in this game, but I'm incredibly happy that she got some acknowledgement. Assassin's Creed Liberation may have been the lowest selling game in the franchise, but Aveline certainly made an impact, as she returned for the PlayStation exclusive mission in Assassin's Creed 4, and a console release with Liberation HD, which is available on the AC3 remaster. It's nice to see the first female assassin in the franchise, well, I mean there was Claudia in that, but the first one that got her own game, being remembered fondly, and her outfit has been translated perfectly here. The only thing I can see that's a little bit off is the material for her arms shouldn't be as loose, as it's a pretty thick material, which makes her arms look far too similar to the Elise costume. But come on, this thing is 1-to-1 in terms of accuracy. But you know what really caught my eye? The coattails. These are the same coattails used for the medieval outfit in Unity, so Unity just adapted these coattails and nobody noticed, which is kinda cool. Again, the top section of her back looks a little bit bare, but that's because again, Aveline had a ponytail that covered this section up. And finally, for the legacy outfits, we have the holy grail of design, with Shao's outfit from Assassin's Creed Embers, but also this came out in the same year as the spin-off Assassin's Creed Chronicles China, so fans would be very familiar with this design. And blimey, just talking about the outfit before we compare it to the original, it is incredible. The leather shoulder piece, the bag on her back resembling Ezio's, and the blood red lining around this black outfit with a dark floral pattern on it. Utterly perfection. Not to mention sleek white lining and white trousers and arms to keep the colour theory of this design screaming Chinese assassin. This outfit is so good, and seeing it in Syndicate is a marvel to look at. Look at Naoya's outfit for the Japanese assassin compared to the Chinese Shao. I like Naoya's design, but it doesn't hold a candle to the sheer cool factor that this outfit gives off. The coattails are huge on the back as well, but because they form a point at the bottom, they don't get in the way of mobility, and are vacant on the front, keeping the design balanced and not having an Armour of Altair scenario where the outfit is bottom heavy. In terms of adaptation, it's actually an interesting blend of her two main appearances. In AC Embers, Shao's outfit is all black, although in the sunlight it looks like more of a grey colour with that same floral pattern, but her armoured shoulder piece is totally black and less leather, more metal I believe, as it runs all the way down her arm to her bracer. She's also got these short sleeves, and the purple bag on her back is much bigger. The purple actually goes across as a strap on her front as well, alongside a blue strap which has been made into a simple leather one here, and the blue strap is omitted entirely. Her appearance in Chronicles China lines up much more with what we see in Syndicate, as she's been given the white sleeves and the segmented armour with her bladed arm. However, in this version, the outfit appears to be brown in the promotional art, and has a light gold floral pattern that's very visible alongside the purple and blue straps, which are coloured correctly. It looks to me like for Shao's outfit in this game, they took the colouring of the robes from Embers and matched it to the clothing from Chronicles China, to make this blend that takes the best of both worlds in my opinion. I should mention that there is a new manga that came out recently for Zhao, which featured a brand new design where her outfit has been simplified to having a silver and black shoulder piece and white sleeves. The outfit is also sometimes depicted in light grey as well, which I'm not a big fan of. So now finally we move on to the DLC outfits, and these are the same packs as the Jacob sets. So let's start with the Nighthawk outfit given to you as part of the Streets of London DLC pack, or available in the Season Pass. And yes, this looks remarkably similar to Jacob's Outdoorsman Coat from the front, and also yes, the hood looks sick. But there is one massive element to this outfit that made my jaw drop. And you will not see, trust me, you will not see this coming. That is exactly what it looks like. What the fuck were they thinking? So here we have Evie's version of the Dr. Daniel garments, and this outfit was given to you for free to encourage you to buy Jacob's. The outfits do match, so I would advise wearing these together. The outfit has the same Tesla coil and shoulder piece from Jacob's, but with a steampunk style corset for Evie and a massive collar, and I must say I'm quite a fan of this outfit. I think the stripes suit the outfit well, although I'm not a fan of stripy trousers. It works well for the corset though, and it gives Evie some good variety in her outfit selection. My only negative is that you can really tell that they removed some of the cooler elements to warrant this being the free outfit in the set, as Evie doesn't have the light up shoulder pad or the goggles that give Jacob's outfit more uniqueness. I would have saturated the colours a bit too, as they look rather muted in the game. The concept art actually has the outfit be entirely green, with only the cape and hood featuring blue and a dash of orange, which like the cape and outfit would have blended much better. Also, the bulbs on the shoulder and the goggles are here in the concept art, so it's definitely a sign they were removed before the final product to incentivise buying Jacob's. Suffice it to say, I prefer the concept art version. And finally for Evie's outfits we have the Bloofer Lady outfit, where Jacob got a Frankenstein inspired fit, Evie gets a Dracula inspired one, and the Bloofer Lady looks to be from one of the later entries in the Dracula mythos, and is based on this lady dressed in all white lace, which this outfit does not resemble in any way. Maybe they were worried it would look too much like the Aegis outfit, but instead we get a very traditional looking vampire outfit, complete with gothic influence like a spiky red collar and an inverted cross to seal the deal. The outfit does retain Evie's typical silhouette, the coat is the same, and even the leather used seems to resemble that of the Outdoorsman's square pattern on her coattails. So it could be passed off as canon, except for the obvious male gaze problem going on here. And there are multiple reasons why this is quite problematic. The Bloofer Lady was a commentary on the kidnapping of children in the late 1800s. In most cases, a decoy would be used to seduce these children by playing games with them on the streets, before luring them away to be taken. Bram Stoker's vision of female vampires was already quite sexual, so adding the context that she drank children's blood makes this not only a warning to parents about how easily their children could be abducted, but also that it wasn't always men to look out for, and women were just as capable of stealing your children. Okay, so with that context, we now have Evie Frye, who is dressed in lace, a corset, and garter suspenders. I had to Google what those were. And we get the impression here that sexualising Evie was the goal here, with the context that this outfit is worn by a child-abducting vampire. And yeah, suddenly things start to get a bit weird. Evie isn't just dressed like a vampire, but a vampire that uses her appearance to seduce teenagers, in a method that was used in real life to kidnap children, and force them into a word that rhymes with institution. Yikes. Not to mention... yes, there's more. This outfit is actually censored. Yeah, the concept art shows a lot more translucency on the back of the corset and arms, which was notably toned down, probably due to the fact that Evie is only 20 years old in the game. And the elephant in the room here is that Evie is a character that wouldn't be seen dead wearing this. I think it's just a silly sexualisation of a character that shouldn't have made it past the concept stage, and shows a very morbid humour from Ubisoft to include it. That might have got a bit dark, but thankfully it was the last outfit in the game. So, let's rank them, and I bet you can guess which one comes last. Yes, the Lady Bloofer is more of a lady blunder, by doing a character assassination on what Evie represents, and overall, I just think the outfit is unsuiting of her, to the point where it feels stupid to wear it, and if an outfit is so egregious that I feel uncomfortable using it, then it has to be in last place. The Nightshade Cloak is far too complicated with its use of floral patterns, and the overcoat lacks anything on the top half to balance it out. I think the lack of upper body detailing on the outfit lets it down massively, and it's just not very nice to look at. Next I'm going to put the Nighthawk Outfit, for one suggestive reason. Aside from that hilarity, it's just kinda plain. Not bad, but nothing crazy, although I am a big fan of that hood. The Elise outfit is nice to see included, but it was not a very impactful design to begin with, and although perfectly translated across from Unity, I don't think it makes its mark enough for players to choose to wear it in the game. It's always cool to see a First Civilization inspired outfit, and the Aegis outfit goes all out on bringing those designs to life. Unfortunately, this is a case where I think that hinders the outfit, as I'm a massive fan of the design, but the visual effects on top with the glitching and the translucent fabric distract more than they complement, and should have been a temporary effect instead of always being there, so you can't fully appreciate the outfit. Dr. Daniel's outfit gives Evie a nice bit of variety in her outfits, with a steampunk inspired and colourful design. I like the corset and the Tesla coil and its accompanying pieces of armour, but the colour scheme is a bit imbalanced, and I just wish they'd stuck closer to the concept art instead of following their wallets. Lady Melyne's gown is a rather normal looking outfit, but the colour scheme and the pattern look very nice. It's a simple, clean outfit that works really nicely as a more regal looking assassin outfit, and it does convey that very well. Aveline's outfit is translated perfectly from Liberation, and the accuracy is incredible, no matter how you feel about the design. I quite like it, and I think it looks great in this game, so I'll happily rank it this high up, and I'm particularly happy that they committed to including it. Evie's Master Assassin outfit is possibly the first Master Assassin outfit since Ezio's maybe, to blend the original design without overcomplicating it. I think we have here a nice evolution of Evie's original robes in a way that looks natural, and I think the red being moved up to the top half of her outfit is a nice bit of variety from her default outfit. However, I still prefer the simply Evie design. The outfit works just as well as the Outdoorsman outfit for Jacob and complements it very effectively. I like the commitment to keeping the outfit feminine without sexualizing it, and it conveys Evie's character theme of legacy and living up to the standards of her father and the assassins that came before her, hence the previous character's influences on her outfit. The outfit is good at conveying this feeling of legacy while standing out as its own design, and that's a very impressive thing to pull off. In third place, I've got an outfit that I wouldn't have put this high if I hadn't replayed the game recently and found myself just loving this costume in the game. The design of the military suit is simple, but again, these can result in some of the game's best. I think the green is perfect and ends up looking better than even Evie Frye's military outfit for the World War I sections. There may be a blue waistcoat, which is a bit of a joke by this point, but honestly, I don't mind it here. The shoulder pad is cool, and the hood being this thick leather that's different from the rest of the outfit contrasts really well and conveys this military aesthetic wonderfully. Second place is going to the Defender's Garb. This no-nonsense outfit has an incredible use of patterns and layers to convey a complex design whilst making it look effortlessly simple to pull off. It does feel like something Evie would wear, as maybe a more Templar-influenced design with the symmetry of the outfit. They switched up the design and did a great job in the process. So that means number 1 goes to the Shao outfit, and I'm certainly not in the minority when I say this is the best outfit in the game. Yes, it's a legacy outfit, but it's one that fans were begging to see in the 3D space, and they did not hold back on translating the design beautifully. I love the blend between the previous versions of Shao and the proportions and colours all look great in the game. It's a fan favourite for very good reason, and such a pleasant surprise to discover back in 2015. So that's my list for both Jacob and Evie's outfits in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Which outfit is your favourite, and who do you think got the better options? Let me know down below. If you're new, then don't forget to subscribe for all things Assassin's Creed, including the outfits for each of the games leading up to this one. and I'll see you in the next video.